kind of feel the difference between B-League and ANZPL in that there is so much damage going down so early. And Mantank has just been manhandled by the Badgers and is just completely gone from this game already.
Oreos?
Yeah,
I thought it could have been Orcos, but it's definitely Oreos.
I like Oreos.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. I ate them all at the office yesterday, so we ran out. That's sad. Anyway, besides the point, we're back to a 5-on-4, and somehow CSCC3 is surviving.
It's on 46 HP, but there they go. Abiwa out of the equation.
Hellcats now are kind of forced into a bit of an awkward fight that it's kind of a lose-lose situation.
Yeah, Mudguard just looking to try and get this reset. There's going to be no angle, no way that this one gets hit unless Oz connects, but that's going to be all she wrote. Badgers taking round 1 here.
Kind of puts Mudguard under a little bit of pressure here because, again, inevitably, that STP1 is going to have more DPM than the IS7. Maybe not if it's set on fire. Boz gets a good shot through in that Super Conk, and, well, Hellcats
It's going well.
bailing themselves out of trouble a little bit with that.
I'm going to see that one taken out. So Fury now out of the equation, and Badgers thought it might have been that easier. I think we all did, but Hellcats really showing some late round resurgence. And just look at this. They're all around Phantom Yamato, who's not going to be able to do too much from here. IS7 pumping from behind, Habewa as well.
A bit at a loss as to how Badgers have let this one slip. They had such a strong start to the round. It looked like it was going to be absolutely perfect for them. They looked like they were going to walk away with a victory 2-0 on Prokhorovka, but not the case. Hellcats have fought back. Yeah, Fury's not really going to be able to save Oreos here, though, unfortunately. Like, he can get a good shot into the side, but remembering Fury was already taken low at the start of this battle. He is now sort of put himself into a overmatch 2v1. He's gone. This E4 hasn't really been able to get into the fight at all, and the IS4 and the M454 are fairly ineffective over there on the railway tracks. In this case, they haven't had enough map control to stop Hellcats from rotating their way through the map and doing what they wanted, and as a result, Hellcats have just decided, you know what, we're going to drive forward and we're going to take you out, and it's looked pretty comfortable. But this is where it starts to get potentially a little bit problematic for Hellcats on the attack. Because they have that Super Punk coming down from the hill still, Badgers is able to make the push in and take the 5-on-4. They have lost a tank early on in the piece, but it's traded down pretty quick smart. 791 damage into the back of Phantom Yamato. I don't know that Badgers have really gotten enough done in this short space of time, because Flaming has now more or less arrived at the fight. Mantank will probably go down, but it's still a 3v3. The E100 against the IS4. He's really got to stop Boz from getting into this fight, which he has done a great job of.
Yeah, he's really slowed him down.
Weight of the E100 to kind of bully the IS4 there. He's focusing his shots as well into the 50B, which is pretty intelligent play from Spencer here. But I thought Badgers could actually give themselves a bit of a chance in the 5-on-4 while the Super Conk was still rotating. But once the Super Conk does arrive full HP in the fight and Badgers are still kind of in an even numbers scenario, you make the argument that they haven't really done enough yet. So
how's he not taking any damage? I thought someone from the Badgers got tagged, but he's going to push forward up towards the rock here, try to dodge as much damage as possible. They know that that relay has to come through, and in comes this pincer. They're just going to hard focus him now, and he's out of the equation for sure.
Yeah.
But the question is, how much value can Hellcats get in the side? Just shooting. Mudguard and Boz here looking to get damage done.
that is insane that Habewa can get another clip off. I mean, and that results in a dead tank for Badgers. That could have been a 1-for-0 in this portion of the map, at least. But the fact that they didn't get any of the initial shots across onto Habewa basically means that he gets 2 extra shots off, an extra 1,000 damage goes down. And Badgers are up the creek without a paddle. Hellcats won on the other side of the map. They won on this side of the map, even though it was the weak side. And, well, you can see just how dominant this round is going to end up being for them. They've completely caught the Badgers off guard. And even though it felt like Badgers had kind of caught Hellcats off guard, like Baywa was out of position. He didn't get out quickly enough. It was kind of a call the ambulance but not for me type situation, you know what I mean? You look at him and you think he's cooked.
Yeah.
But he doesn't end up getting cooked because somehow he's Neo in the Matrix. He dodges all the bullets and T3. So he's going to get out alive for now. But even still, the advantage is there for the Hellcats in terms of the HP and the positioning. And inevitably, Graves Heroic will go down. Not feeling too confident right now for the Badgers, to be honest with you, Max. Super Conk down low. A couple of shots going to Phantom Yamato. He'll be dealt with. Fury as well as down to a one-shot. You'd have to expect that at this point, Hellcats, it really is more of a formality than anything else. Blood guard behind Spencer. Once he comes off the reload, he's going to be able to get a freebie, but in the end, doesn't even need to. He's going to be able to focus his shots in onto Oreos. And once again, it is Oz leading from the front in a Super Conk.
I like this play from the Scorpions. They're taking a bit of initiative because they realize that the Action X are playing all towards the left side over here. So very, very important right now, the Action X group up, and Russians actually coming into this fight to help out with Aussie. So even though the Bat Chat was here earlier, with the HP lead, that has suddenly dwindled away, and he's on reload right now, and CJ should go down pretty much. This AMX 50B, as you said, a one-shot should be irrelevant right now, and Scorpions, just like that, 4k HP ahead, and it means that they're going to secure things on the defense. Like, I mean, this is never going to work in your favor. You're going on to the 2 flag where there's a crossfire setup, you're going to get bled out, and then you just lose.
Yeah, I think they've run out of ideas, to be honest. I mean, I like the fact that they got Dongalord into the position that he did. He is only able to convert a couple of the shots. They were difficult ones, to be fair, and he did egregiously low roll in 1-2, but end of the day, it obviously wasn't quite enough to get them back into a winnable position. Yeah, I mean, he needed to get here, didn't he? And he has gotten here just in time, but Val gets that reset. I don't know if that's going to be the largest of the problems, though, to be honest, for Action X, because he's now down to a one-shot. Raspberry, only a 377 roll, is not going to be too happy with that. He's just going to wait patiently. He's going to allow the heavy tanks to go forward, soak up a bit of that damage, maintain his HP in the Bat Chat, and to be honest, he isn't even really necessary in taking this fight because his team is winning it for him. Dongalord will take down Benny, so it's a 1-for-1, but Trax is most definitely going to be a dead man. They have basically not even had a Bat Chat in this fight. I think Russians fired 1 shot the entire game, and they are still quite handedly dispatching of Action X at the moment. I mean, it's all said and done.
And now this is really dangerous. The Bat Chat needs to go in and kill the CS right now. Donga is the focus point for the Scorpions.
Oh, Dongalord is really sending it right over those tank traps, isn't he? But he's going to be okay. Keeps himself on his tracks. He is getting relatively low, though, and the ram will come through from Raspberry. Aussie survives for now. He is being blocked by Raspberry as well. This is great damage sharing from the Scorpions. Trax eventually able to slide a shot through, but in the end, obviously, he is going to lose this 1v1 against the 277.
Yeah, and you can see right now, actually, Trax goes, I'm going to focus on the main fight here. I think the shot goes astray from the IS-7. He's not going to have another shot into here. The 277 should have the DPM to go through. Now the problem, obviously, the E3 is still very healthy, and Russian is going to be ammo racked at this point. Raspberry actually great focus to eliminate CJ, who could have been another threat, but Gloucester is very healthy right now. Trax, there it is. He's going to go down. Raspberry with all 3 kills so far for Scorpions, but not over just yet. They need to start going on the side of Action X.
JT under a bit of pressure here, but will hit the important shot onto Gloucester, turning it into a 2-on-1, and now it is on to Val to trade that kill onto JT. If he does that, maybe he can clutch out the 1v1, but even that should be impossible. Tracking shot through, Val under pressure now, and I think it's done.
Raspberry, he even knocks the tracks away for the E3, so he can't land the shot onto JT. That is absolutely brilliant play from the Scorpions. I'm not gonna lie, the small stuff. Raspberry, who calls this guy a 1-star anymore? JT in the mouse spots them. The AMXs are going to bleed out so much. Great focus fire coming in from the Super Conquerors. And the AMXs have done absolutely nothing at all. And the Scorpions now 1k in the lead. They found where the priority targets are. The brawl's going to begin. Yeah,
it's once again the exact same thing we saw on Ghost Town, just leaving Aussie out there as a bit of a bait, a form of bait. He's the one on the end of the hook, and well, Action X have gone straight in on top of him, and the rest of the Scorpions have sprung the trap. Val goes down early. It's for a trade, 1-for-1. These resets start to come across, and I saw JT fire one on in there, but it didn't really do too much. Still 10 seconds. It means that Russian has to now send it forward, gets a big one, but also has to sacrifice a huge amount of his HP. Probably can't even get one more shot off here. It looks like he won't be able to, and I think with that, maybe this starts to become unwinnable for the Scorpions. JT, he's just going to have to try and put as much damage in as possible. I've actually finished off CJ, which could be massive in the grand scheme of things, because now I don't think Action X can cap out. It's 55 seconds for the 2 tanks on the cap, is it not? And that means Benny is going to run away and potentially still find a way to win this round.
And barring just a freak shot coming out, the Scorpions are booking their tickets into finals. 10 seconds. They might be able to spot him, but there's no way they can do enough damage. That is it. The Scorpions 4-0.